right. Welcome, everybody. Wait, if the camera throwing me off. Okay. Welcome to episode 89 of Blerd Talk. I know that the title says the best of 2024, and we can throw those out there, but there's some interesting news that we have to talk about, and I think that discussion may take up a lot of the podcast.
Why you ain't wish everybody Happy New Year, man?
Damn. Happy New Year, y'all. Merry Christmas. What John Witherspoon say when he was going through John? Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything. If you celebrate it, I'm happy that you're here. It's been 2024 was a great year. 2025 is going to be a better year. There's some. We're not going to get into that, but there's some political changes. But we're going to be all right. We're going to be okay. We're going to be all right.
I forgot we had a president.
At this point, we just want to wrap it. At this point. But I am happy that everyone's here. Shout out to the people we lost. If you lost family members, rest up, rest well. They're in a great place. Right, we're going to raise our glasses to those we lost, including me.
Hold on.
I lost 2 aunts. So, raise my glass to both of my aunts. All right. This has just been a year, but life continues, and we must keep moving forward. So, that's what we're going to do. Ryan, Jason, how y'all been?
Chilling.
Great, man. Yeah. Same old, man.
I like it.
2025. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Jason, I real fast before we get into the main topic, because I know this is what the people want. Okay, so real quick before we get into that, okay, I got my list. All right.
Of what?
My top 5 for 2024 movies and my top 5 for TV shows of 2024. Even though we're in 2025, I'll just go ahead. I'm just going to throw it out real quick, okay? All right. For movies, Dune 2. In order.
Wait.
In order.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Yep.
Okay,
From best to worst.
All right,
In order. Dune 2, Alien Romulus, Deadpool and Wolverine, Twisters, Superman, the Christopher Reeve story.
Twisters.
I look, Twisters. Look, guys. I don't know if it was because I enjoy Twisters.
Don't give it. I like it too. It's top 5.
John, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir. You can.
Did you see Twisters in 40X?
No, I didn't. Actually, I did see it in the IMAX, but I didn't see it.
Okay.
Well, it's RPX, what, Regal calls it like RPX. So the chairs rumble and all that. Like, yeah.
That's what I was. I thought so. You didn't see it when it was rumbling?
No, I did not see it. I saw it in the regular theater.
Oh, okay.
Now my shows. The Penguin.
All right.
X-Men 97. True Detective, Fallout, Invincible, Fight Girl.
Wow, you got Invincible Fight Girl as top 5?
And it was really hard, but Invincible Fight Girl, I'm not going to lie to you, after watching that show is a cross between Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia, Thundercats, and G.I. Joe all in one.
Invincible Fight Girl is a good show though. Top 5.
Yeah, it's in my top 5.
I like how they circled the block with the perv gang. So that was hard. That caught me in the background story and everything.
Yes.
I was like,
yes,
that was deep.
It was
there
deep.
was a lot of deep jumps. The girl with her parents.
That's why I say it's like Thundercats.
It was some deep show. It was some deep episodes.
It was deep, and that's why I say it's like Thundercats, because in every episode, there was a lesson to be learned.
Yeah,
So,
it was deep.
and for those who have not seen Invincible Fight Girl, you need to watch it. That thing was like that. A
she
young
fought
black girl
home-
wants to be a wrestler. It's great.
Yeah.
It is great, and that's
When
why I
she
like
fought
it
homie's
too.
brother.
Oh
ooh,
my!
see, that just was-
And the toes and the and the fingers.
Yeah.
It was just dope. It was just dope.
It was dope. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah, I
So
like
if y'all
Invisible
want to
Fight
ran
Girl.
off y'all 5 real quick, I'm absolutely
Okay,
fine with it.
Go ahead, bro. If you got yours.
I'll go shows first, and I'm going worst to best for me.
All right.
Number 5, Presumed Innocent, Apple TV, great
Mhm.
show. Number 4, X-Men '97, rest in peace. They're done for.
Oh yeah, they're done for. After this,
they're
yeah.
done.
They're
The
done.
guy who wrote the trash What If seasons is writing the next seasons of X-Men, so God bless them.
So I didn't even
What If
see
was
What
trash.
If. So if what is
It's
What
trash.
If?
Don't waste your time. It's trash. -5 out of 5. It's trash. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Josh,
What If
are you
season 3 is
surprised?
trash.
Like, come on, now.
Yeah, it's trash. Don't worry about
Are
it.
you
Don't
really
worry about it. Don't worry
surprised?
about it. Don't worry about it. It's trash. Don't
I
worry about it.
kind of am, but okay.
No,
Damn.
man, it's trash. Don't worry about it. Number 3, Fallout. Great show.
Fallout was a great show.
Number 2, Terminator Zero.
Oh, I
And
forgot
number
about
1,
Terminator Zero.
The Penguin. That's my
That's a good
top
list.
5.
That's a good list.
my top
That's a
5.
good list. That's a very good list. I forgot about Terminator Zero. Oh damn! How did I forget
For
about
mov-
that? Oh
for
man, I'm
movies.
down bad right now, guys.
For
I'm down
movies,
something
worst to
horrendous.
best. 5 for me, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
4, Beverly Hills Cop. Number 3, Alien Romulus.
Whoa.
Number 2, Wild Robots. And number 1,
Wow. Robots
Dune
was-
2.
Wow. Robots
That was
Hey,
a good. Ooh.
Shar, when I tell you Invincible Fight Girl is like
That
that,
was good,
it's on
man.
HBO Max. You need to see it. I forgot
That's the
about Wild
animated joint,
Robot.
right?
Dang,
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of stuff been pulling at the heartstrings lately. I've been noticing that,
I
fellas.
think. Okay, so
Wild
between
Robots
that,
got me a little bit. Man.
listen, I'm
Choke me up a
telling
little
y'all,
bit.
between that and Inside Out 2, they gonna be going neck and
Yeah,
neck. in the
yeah.
Oscars,
Hollywood
I'm
was pulling
telling
at
you.
heartstrings this year. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie to you. They really were.
Going neck and neck.
Because Inside Out 2 was good too. Sonic was good, Ming, but I don't think it wasn't enough to make my top 5 this year. It was good. If you had told me like a top 10, it would have definitely made the top 10. But yeah, I don't think it was good enough to make the top 5 this year.
Yeah, I left out Bad Boys 4, left out Hitman.
Yeah, and I thought Bad Boys was
They were
good,
in
too.
my 5 for a while. They
I
were
thought
in my
Bad
5
Boys
for
was
a while.
good too. I did enjoy Bad
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what you got?
All right, so I'm gonna start with movies. I'm gonna
Okay.
go from in my order, number 1 to 5. So my number 1 is Dune Part 2.
Okay.
Number 2, Nosferatu. 3, Alien Romulus. 4, Bad Boys 4.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Style for you was goody. Happy New Year, baby.
For shows, I'll go in order. Yeah. So my 1 is The Penguin.
This is from best to worst.
Yes.
to worst.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Not saying worse like they're terrible. It's
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Right.
So 1, The Penguin. 2, The Gentleman on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
3, Cross.
Mm.
4, X-Men '97, and 5, Fallout.
A lot of
Okay.
Fallouts and not like Alien Romulus. I think they the main ones. And Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, like I said, I do think Deadpool and Wolverine was good. It was just at the end of this day, the story wasn't excellent for me. I was just like, oh, it's cool.
Forget my bias. I was looking for a reason to knock it off my top 5.
For real. Well,
It made it. It made it. It made it.
I'm not going to lie to you.
It was good though.
Since
but-
Ming said Sonic, I would still put Deadpool and Wolverine over Sonic. Yeah.
Still got to see Sonic.
Yeah, it was good.
It's
Like,
alright.
yeah, to be honest, I feel like Sonic's running its course, and like they should have stopped after 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. They should have stopped after 2 and just let
It's
it.
starting to feel that way.
It's starting. It feels like because they struck gold with it. It feels like they just gonna keep chugging at it until there's nothing left.
Yeah, two is like
1 was good, 2 was fire. I'm like, yo, this is
Yeah.
good. Like, and
Yeah.
they should have just stopped it after that. But honorable mention, Niecy Nash has a show on Hulu called Dang it.
I know what you're about to say. I can't remember the name of this.
Yeah,
it's like a murder mystery show, right?
That joint is like that. It's called Grunt.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
I
I
can't
You got
remember.
me.
But when I tell you that show is like that, and I always thought Niecy Nash was a good actress anyway, even the girl that plays her daughter, the show is really good. It kind of reminds, what's it called?
Grotesquerie.
Grotesquerie. Yep, that thing is like that. Very honorable mention. I actually do enjoy that show. It's very, very good. Now I know what's good, Cuzzo. We've been away for a while. And there's a lot of things that I have not seen that you two have seen. So you already said that What If is not worth watching at all?
At all.
I didn't even watch it, and I can tell you don't even watch it.
Dang.
At all.
Oh,
Bro, Marvel
might-
is down bad, bro.
Marvel
might
is down
find
bad.
Let me say this.
I'm not
And
gonna lie to you. I had no. I'm going to say this too. I know a lot of people, but you know this show is where we get to express ourselves. I was not feeling Mufasa either. I was not feeling Mufasa.
My time.
I was not feeling that.
But what if you might like a few of their what ifs? And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to take away from how trash it is, but it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like you might like a few of the you might like a few variations of the same characters that's already in the MCU. But
Okay.
there's one in particular I will admit is really good, and that's they did one about Ironheart, and the main villain in it was Mysterio. That one is the best episode in the season 3 for me.
Because we know
Mysterio.
Mysterio is like that. You said
Outside of that, it's trash.
Nosferatu. Now I want to, that was heavy on my list to go see. Ryan, what did you think? Well, I know both of y'all saw it, but Ryan, I know you was kind of hyped to see it. Did your hype get fulfilled or?
It did later because me and Jason texted each other like later. Because I was like, I give it a 9. I do give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
It's just two things. I wish they dove deeper into the lore of Count Orlok, the vampire, and I wish it was just a little bit more action. That's it, because the movie is visually good, and it's like a little.
It was fire. It looked so fire. The visual was so fire.
Okay.
Like crispy,
so
bro. Like
fire.
each frame like a painting, bro. So I could like, and also too. It's not a spoiler, but Jason also. I wish they stayed in the castle a little longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I had to choose, I think that was my favorite part of the movie, just because
So
my man was terrified, bro.
So it's worth watching. You're just saying it wasn't like a 10 out of 10, but it's still a 9. Jason, are you giving it a 9 too?
Yeah, I'm at a 9 too. I didn't put it on my top 5 because it came out so late in the year. I'm counting it towards 2025, so that's why I didn't put it on my 5 this year. For me, it came out like Christmas, so it's kind of like we 2 weeks away from the new year. I ain't gonna hold that.
And
right,
technically, that makes sense.
What's good,
the
Will?
UK, it released in the UK on January 1st, so
yeah. So that's why I didn't have it on. That's the only reason I didn't have it on my 5. I'm counting that towards 2025.
I did see
sort of
Dave
same
making
with Sonic too. With Sonic too.
I did see they make it up. Dang, I forgot. Y'all, Shar is in the chat, and she is like a movie buff too. She said it was good. I do like the first Den of Thieves, and I did see they coming out with a Den of Thieves too. Do I think it's gonna be good? No, but I'm still probably gonna go see it. I did like the first because you know what? I told you I watched the Superman Christopher Reeve documentary, right?
that was good,
Dude, that was very good. Yo, back then, Christopher Reeve said before now this is when he was still able to walk and he was doing Superman, that Hollywood has a problem with not stopping something when they get, like when they strike fire. He said it in the documentary. But dude, that documentary, that thing,
Copycat business.
that thing kind of touched home. That thing, yo, it was funny because they were talking about, he was actually in a class with Jeff Bridges and William Hurt. And they told him not to do it. They told him not to do Superman. And he was like, Jeff Bridges was like, well, he did it, and the man struck gold. But dude, seeing how like when he made his Christopher Reeve Foundation, dude, the documentary. At first, I felt like he couldn't even get a break because remember, but he was trying to get off the ventilator. He was near the end. He actually started to move his legs and wiggle his toes a little bit. Yeah. But his kids, man, it's like they couldn't get a damn break because, like, first he got paralyzed, then he passed, then his wife passed like a year or two after that.
Because I didn't know like, that the son was adopted.
Right.
I didn't know that other son was adopted because he had remember the not Will, the other son.
Those were his. You mean the son and the daughter? Because remember, he had the first two kids. His first two kids was from. It wasn't his wife, but his girlfriend at the time. Then he moved to because remember he was staying in London, but then he moved back to here, and he actually had Will. Will is they're all his biological kids. Yeah. But that documentary was wild. Like, I mean, not wild in a bad way, but wild in a good way. But like just to see what that man had to go through and. Like, man, that was probably one of the best documentaries.
Man, if they have a documentary category,
that should have definitely won because that one was kind of deep.
I think it will take it.
But now, for all you fans of Marvel, there is some news going around that, just to remind you, we talked about first on this podcast. We talked about that. So the rumor is, for those who don't know. The rumor is that T'Challa is going to get replaced in Black Panther 3. That's the rumor. I'm going to tell you right now, I was absolutely against that. I still am standing 10 toes on business, and I'm still saying I'm against that. I don't like that idea. I feel like Marvel... Once again, they're ruining this. They're gonna, and you're ruining it. You're ruining it. I don't agree with this at all. So, rest in peace to Chad. I don't think nobody else should follow those footsteps. I think that was good. Let Chadwick have that be done.
I don't even care anymore.
Well, but then that's to the point where it's getting at. That's another point where it's getting at.
I'm not saying it the bash. I'm serious. Like, I'm far removed.
But that's where it's getting at. And I'm going to tell you why you probably feel like. I'm not going to lie to you.
Black Panther 3 is like even available to be done.
And Black Panther 2 wasn't. It was on edge. It was kind of shaky.
Black Panther 3.
It was kind of shaky.
One of Black Panther 3.
I'm going to tell you, I'm not impressed. I'm not okay with it. And look, y'all already know. Everybody who watched this podcast know that I'm a DC fanboy. I like DC more than I like Marvel. Not saying that I don't like Marvel, but I do like DC. And in the beginning, I was absolutely with the Marvel train. But some things Marvel just do not know how to Disney just does not know how to let go. And this is one of the things. I don't understand what is the big problem with having his sister just be Black Panther. I don't understand that. Like, why is it so bad? Go ahead.
Here we go.
Because, with all due respect to the actress, she's not a superstar. She's not a draw. She's not going to pull people to the movie theater.
So let me ask you this. You think them casting a T'Challa would bring people to go see the movie?
No.
Ryan, what you about to say, Ryan? You about to say no?
No, I was going to say if they had done it sooner, like if they had did it around Black Panther 2,
you probably
at this point, we wouldn't have cared. People would have had the pout and fit, but then we would have been all right. You know what I'm saying?
But the little piece that was in, I'm sorry, the little piece that was I was invested in with a potential new Black Panther is thinking that the son would get hit with the King the Conqueror time thing and end up becoming a older casted son.
Oh yeah, they're going to definitely do something like that for sure.
But that's not recasting though. That's not recasting T'Challa. They said they're recasting T'Challa, so someone's replacing Chadwick Boseman, even if they don't want to use the word.
Right, exactly.
Because making his son, no matter how you make his son Black Panther, whether it's multiversal or dealing with time, That's not a recast. You're just casting T'Challa's son. They said recast. So this is Chadwick Boseman T'Challa as somebody else now.
And
I don't even have any idea who could play the part. I already seen like recommendations. I'm so far removed. I don't even care.
The dude from Snowfall, he could do it.
I saw people put that up.
The dude from Snowfall can do it. Now,
respectfully, I don't know his name. Respectfully,
I don't know his respectfully. He's a good actor, though. He is a good actor.
Yes,
he's a great actor. But I do feel
I haven't had time to research.
Right, but yeah, it's like she's seen as T'Challa's sister, the smart scientist, not Black Panther herself. Even though that does happen in the comics, it's hard to pull that off in the movies. Okay, and I do see that. But my whole thing is now you're taking away from the comics. It'd be one thing. Now, I would even accept his sister gets pregnant, okay, and then has a baby. She calls the baby T'Challa, and then he becomes Black Panther. I'll accept that. I accept that.
Josh,
guys, I hear you. I hear you, but I do not feel, it hurts me that they're really trying. They're really trying. And I don't like it. I don't like it, guys.
Culturally, I'm with you, but there's the aspect of Hollywood.
I know. And if Hollywood, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. You're right.
They don't even know how to write her into being a superstar. That's the extra problem. That's the extra problem. They're not making no new stars. They're not making no new stars with their movie.
All right, let me tell you this too. I feel this type of way too. I'm gonna tell you why too. I feel like y'all were able to write a female role for, hate to say this, a couple white women in the MCU that had their own branches. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You're right, but
when it's coming to her,
she's perceived as a superstar, which is the problem.
Who you talking about?
Well, you know who he talk about, man.
Allison Brie I don't even know if that's her, but they wrote for Captain Marvel.
Brie.
Yeah. Remember, she had her own movie. She had her own movie.
But the perception for her is that she was already a draw. So that's why they felt it was easy until they got them box office numbers. And so that's what made them make the sequel, The Marvels, instead of just Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson. That's it. Brie Larson.
Brie. But it wasn't Gal Gadot, because Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman 1 was fire. So they said,
I want to say fire. It was
money wise, it was fire.
It was fire.
And Coach, and it's a fire movie.
It is a fire movie.
We're going to do that.
Wonder Woman was a fire movie, okay? Look at Ryan like, okay, guys, I'm sorry.
It was a fire movie, okay?
It's 2025. Absolutely not.
It's a fire movie.
But
I ain't scared of y'all.
I just don't feel that. I just don't feel they're taking, and like you're right, and Char's right. It's because she's not bringing in money, and I think because the numbers for Black Panther didn't do good. Because remember, I kept on saying the whole time. So this whole time, you were chasing a ghost with Black Panther 2. Your brother, and no disrespect, but he's passed on. You know, so like the funeral part I understood. But then all that, and I can even understand the grieving because they were close. But I feel like they made the movie so much about Chadwick, and he wasn't even there.
I was reliving his death again.
Hey, facts.
Because they were trying to cash in respectfully to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
But they were trying to cash in, and when they got that reaction, in spite of it making the money, I know it made the money back regardless. We ain't gonna do that, right? Mm-hmm. But the cultural reviews, the cultural reviews of like, but this is like, oh snap, what you mean, but you know what? We need to recast T'Challa.
But that's what I think this is. Before they did, they should have did it. John said
she's a great actress, but they put her as a side person, not the star.
They did.
Correct.
Okay, but now let me ask you this. Let's say they go through, okay? Let's say they do it. Now you got two problems. Now, what are you going to do with Siri? Okay, what are you gonna do with her? And next, are people even gonna accept another T'Challa? Like, are you gonna even accept that at this point?
It's not gonna make sense. It's
right.
gonna what do you call it? It's gonna debunk the second one because y'all had the whole
y'all
had a 2-hour funeral for him. So it's like,
but at this point, Marvel doesn't care because they're bringing back Robert Downey as Doom. So at this point, they don't even care.
And you're trending, and I hate to keep bringing up writing. You're trending downwards with the writing too. So even if you cast it right, are you going to coach it right?
There's nothing wrong with you bringing that up because that's the problem, bro. They don't like. You can have I tell people this all the time. You can have the best visuals. If you're perfect example, Batman versus Superman. I was watching John Campbell. He said that movie should have made money in his sleep. You got Batman and Superman in the movie, bro. How the heck do you look, bro? No, listen. I had a headache when I left that jump, bro. That was some terrible writing. True. The visuals were great, but
they did Doomsday. I lost my mind. I said, "Oh, they did Doomsday."
I was like, bro, when Doomsday but you know what? But this, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is why I was kind of praising the animated what James Gunn was doing about the multiverse. So those who don't know, in Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, basically they talk about how the multiverse was a mistake. So basically in the DC line, and this is what I love, Flash kills. Well, go ahead.
You liked the
that
whole thing?
I did like that.
No. Before you get to what you're about to get to, okay. I know what you're about to get to, but I'm talking about all 3 Crises of Earth. Like, liked it?
No,
like,
first one was kind of like, I was like, okay, I don't even know where this is going. I'm not feeling
I like the first one.
I didn't really like the first one. The second one,
except for the third ending. The ending of the third movie, though, is one of the best
endings ever. Really?
Best blocks, circle the block I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm talking about? Circling the block. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I was like, holy crap.
It was amazing.
Go ahead, Josh, because you're about to go into it. Go ahead.
Okay, so, and I'm going to get to y'all questions in a little bit. So, what happens in the Infinite Crisis, they talk about the multiverse is a mistake. So, when the Flash, spoiler alert, the Flash kills Darkseid when he's a baby, because John Constantine puts a spell on the Flash that basically made him be like radiation poisoning. So
from the Doomsday movie, from
Apocalypse War.
Apocalypse War.
Yeah.
So they cast the spell at the end.
Right.
He was doing it to get Flash to kill Darkseid.
Right.
Because so that was what Flash was doing when he ran.
Right.
Okay.
And Constantine, being the slick ass that he is, the slick ass that he is, he knew that the Flash wouldn't kill Darkseid because he doesn't kill. So he was like, "I'm going to do it for you." So he put the spell on the Flash, and basically the Flash looks at Darkseid, goes like, "I can't kill him." He runs back, but he's basically like radiation poisoning. So Darkseid dies. Okay. And because Darkseid dies, he was such a part of the timeline that all these multiverses started happening. So these space beings end up, they're like guardians. They start erasing every bit of the timeline. But then they realize, the Justice League and everybody realized, there's not supposed to be a multiverse. There's only supposed to be one. So what James Gunn was doing, he was smart. He put it in the animated series. But what Jason's talking about, the last part, basically there's a new Earth. They make a portal and they jump through it, but everybody, they're not going to be themselves. So like even Superman goes like, is there going to be a Superman? And the Spectre tells him, there's going to be a Clark Kent, but you'll be a part of Clark Kent. You won't be you. And he goes, works for me. So he tells Lois he's going to find the Joker's part is the best. The Joker's like, he just jumps into this.
Jumps in.
Go ahead.
By the way, Ryan, the question does not go.
Yes, and that's the best part. The question does not jump. He goes like, nope, I'm not doing it because I know this is fake. I'm not doing it. And so I'm
not doing it. The question didn't go.
The question didn't go.
In the afterlife or wherever.
Right. Yeah. But it's a shot at the whole multiverse thing because, but I have said on this show plenty of times that this multiverse thing is just becoming the go-to for everything. oh, we're gonna make it a multiverse. It's not happening here. It's happening on Earth 21, where James Gunn noticed that, and he's like, okay, this is getting out of control. It's too many timelines to follow. I'm gonna just create one timeline, and he's just gonna do it like that. And I think that with Marvel, it's becoming too much, because now at this point, just like you said, if you cast a new T'Challa, what does that say? And they kind of already set it up, because I guarantee it's going to probably be his son. I got a good, it will only make sense that it would be his son from Black Panther 2.
Then that's not a recasting if the rumor is true.
It's not, but when they say it's to bring him back, it's to bring him back. That's what that is. It will be the same for the new Superman, like Henry, something like new Superman and others will hate it. That's true. What about the son that was left in Chicago becoming a lineage? So Mr. Mac, that's what I'm talking about. The son, the son is going to be.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Time out.
What son?
No, see
the son that, remember at the end of Black Panther 2.
That's T'Challa Jr.
No, he's talking about from the first one. Dad, I love you. That's not this. That's not this. That's not.
Yeah, he gone.
No, that's not. No, if I'm not mistaken, he's thinking that's Killmonger's son. That's not.
Oh, okay. I read that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now at the end of the second one, if you saw the second one, they talking about that one. Yeah. They talking about that one. Not
he got her pregnant, then he got blipped.
Right. And
that's what the story is. That's what the story is.
That's how you said it.
I just feel like every time we get to this time, whenever we get to the time, we take all this effort. Yeah, and he said, Mr. Max said, yes, Killmonger's son. That's what he said.
That's not Killmonger's son.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
but I don't like where this is going. I don't like that they're not even going to give Siri a chance. I don't like that. I don't.
If they don't think Shuri is a box office draw for her solo Black Panther movies, then just have her guest star in other MCU movies. Make the son Black Panther.
They could do that with Black Panther 3. I would rather her share the screen with somebody. Let's say I don't even care if she shares the screen again with Ironheart. But
what if she trains the boy to be Black Panther, man?
I accept that.
Now,
but I don't want it to be T'Challa. T'Challa's dead. I don't want it to be T'Challa.
Wait, time out. Didn't he name his son T'Challa?
Yes. But they only did that. They only did that because they know they was going to do this coming up. They knew they was going to cast another Black Panther.
Man, look.
But casting another Black Panther is not the problem. Recasting T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther is the problem.
So wait,
I don't want a T'Challa at all.
Him?
The words were, when you use the word recast T'Challa, that means you're replacing Chadwick Boseman.
Right.
If you make the son Black Panther, that's not a recast. You're casting the son.
Person,
I agree with that.
I agree.
Cast the son as Black Panther.
So I'm down with that.
Me too.
I kind of got an issue with that. I kind of got an issue.
Why?
They gotta move forward, Josh. We gotta move forward. I know you like Shuri, but eventually we do have to get to T'Challa Jr. or some
being Black Panther. Okay,
we didn't get the story. We didn't get the story. We didn't get the story.
Let's be honest. She didn't really grab me in the second.
But I don't blame. But hold on, I don't blame her for that.
That's what Disney thinks.
I don't blame her for that. I blame that on the writing. Because the writing was so focused on T'Challa, you couldn't focus on her.
I do too.
Yes, okay, I agree with that. You're right.
Because the writing was, my cousin said, do you want to CGI Black Panther? No, I don't.
Wait, he said what?
He said, do you want to CGI Black Panther?
You gotta think, Angela Bassett was in the movie for an hour and she murked the whole damn movie in 1 hour.
And I feel like I was watching another funeral. Like, sheesh. Like, good Lord.
Him, her, and what's the dude that was funny? You bald-faced demon. What's his name?
My man.
Duke. His real name
said,
Duke something.
He said, you bald-headed demon. He said, you bald-headed demon. Okay, once again, it looks like I'm standing on this hill by myself. Because everybody's like, okay, we do need another T'Challa. I'm
Not
not with
another
that.
T'Challa, just T'Challa Jr.
They have to have
Thank
a
you.
Black
Just
Panther.
yeah, it's
60%
T'Challa
Marvel
Jr.
events go through Wakanda. Or something. Yes, you are right. Marquez, you are right. 60% do go through Duke Winston.
Definitely.
You
Yeah.
bald-headed
If
demon.
if
Like
that,
I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. I
the
don't
only
want the memory
bulletproof
of
vest,
Chadwick to go away.
it won't.
I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
really it's really not, because the reaction from this rumored news, people are like, "What are y'all doing? What took y'all so long to do this? Y'all should have just ripped the Band-Aid off from jump."
I might have to disagree with that, but I understand. I mean, I get it. I get what y'all saying. I
There's
get what y'all
only
saying.
one
It just
actor that can be a bulletproof vest to replace in Chadwick, and his name is Denzel Washington. Which I don't want that for real.
and dude,
right?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Denzel
Stop
hasn't been
it.
cutting it for me a lot. Like
Stop
he's
it.
been.
I'm not. No.
He hasn't been
Stop it.
cutting it for me a lot.
Do you think it'll be backlash if Denzel becomes Black Panther?
Oh, it will
If
be.
he
I won't
like
go
he
see
in
the
training
movie.
there, yeah.
I won't go see the movie. I won't.
He was training day in Gladiator 2. I'm telling you.
I won't go see the movie.
I can't. He got nominated for a Golden Globe. I was shocked. Like, he was himself
Did
in
he win?
Gladiator 2. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They were taking too to like the winners. I just know Shogun was killing it.
Shogun was eating up.
Was murking awards. That's all I know. Shogun was just.
His
and
memory
the
is
Baby
going to be
Reindeer
there.
won some
Everybody's
awards,
saying
too.
his memory's going to be there. I just found this so I don't like. And then
I get you though.
then the whole thing with Doom. Then I just feel like Marvel just needs to take a break. Like Disney just needs to sit down and not put out another Marvel movie for like the next 2 years.
And people are actually excited about Fantastic Four. I'm looking at them like,
Yeah.
are y'all serious,
Yeah.
bro?
Damn,
Can
this
I
is not.
ask a question but make a suggestion at the same time?
Sure, you can.
Remember when I said that if they started making movies that's not tied to a big universe, that might be a better idea? Would you like Marvel a lot more then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all. Why I don't know why they won't just chill and tell singular personal stories.
Because
for
everything
superheroes.
nowadays has to connect because it lines up future money projects. That's why.
But
James
also,
Gunn said they ain't even rocking like that.
Right, but James Gunn said that.
He
Yep.
said it's gonna be fluid. He didn't.
Yep.
And basically, he said it's gonna be fluid.
He said we are not
there's no
starting
big
a
band.
right.
It's just everybody in one
Right.
place,
Mhm.
living life.
Also,
That's
Josh,
real.
I think they cleaning up house too. That's why they doing this. They trying to find a way to clean it up as they go and see,
Well,
after
I feel like
sequel
halfway
was-
they already messing
I
up
don't know.
because they fired the dude who made X-Men 97. So
And
it's
we
kind of
still
like
don't know why he
going.
got fired.
And that's where they're going. We're about to go into the mutant arc. The
I'm
mutant
like-
era of the MCU.
I'm not feeling that either. I'm like, it's too late. I'm like, I don't
Yeah, I do agree with that. It is kind of late to. I agree with that. I agree with that
Well,
Y'all,
100%.
y'all missed shot.
I agree with
that's
that
not
100%.
Disney's fault. That's not Disney's
I
fault.
agree with
Remember, they
that.
was fighting. They were
It's-
fighting with Fox. They were fighting with
Yeah.
Fox to get the.
I agree. I got you.
They were fighting with Fox.
I got you. But it's still technically their fault because they could have caught that with WandaVision. They dropped the bag with that.
Yeah.
WandaVision was the perfect place to introduce them.
I'm just gonna say. I'm
We
just gonna
know,
call
Josh.
you AK.
We know.
What? Well, I'm not even gonna call
he
you
said,
AK.
He said WandaVision was the perfect place to drop the X-Men. I said, we know, Josh. We know.
How many times did everybody just think it was an X-Men?
Before the first episode premiered,
I was
we about to get the X-Men.
X-Men all day. X-Men.
We about to get Mr. Fantastic.
Look,
That was
every
bro.
time somebody said WandaVision, I was just throwing up the X. I was like, this is it. This is it. We're gonna finally get it. My
And
man,
they sold it with Quicksilver.
his
They
name is
sold it.
Whoa. First of all, Cuzzo in the chat, I don't know if he's doing crack, but he said Wanda sucks. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. AK says
What's your cousin's name?
I just call him Cuz. You can call him
Cuz.
John.
Hey, Cuz. You think Wanda
Big-
sucks?
you can call him
Watch
J-Lo.
She-Hulk. Watch She-Hulk. Change
Yeah.
your life.
What should my man AK says I'm excited for the Fantastic Four. I don't know, AK. I'm not, first of all, I'm not pleased with the Pedro casting as Dr. Reed Richards. I don't like that. And
He
it
needs to
has
stop dying in
nothing.
movies.
I
He needs to
really
stop dying in
wanted
movies.
John, my man.
Jason, I
need to
told you
stop
it was gonna
dying.
happen.
Well,
He
Go
needs to
ahead,
stop
John.
dying in movies. Pedro
Yeah.
Pascal. He gotta stop dying in movies.
Yeah,
gotta
like
stop. It's killing me.
I'm sick of him being cast. Like, no, bull. They should have stuck with John, my man from The Office, John Koneski or whatever his name. They should have stuck with him.
Oh, yeah.
They should have stuck with him. I don't know why. I don't know why they chose Pedro, but I know why they chose, because he's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, he's in The Last of Us. He was in Game of Thrones. What they should do is just tell all the older project chill for years and work on a new project. Get X-Men. Yeah. Wait, it's not him no more. Oh, AK, no, it is not him. Pedro is going to be Dr. Reed Richards.
They be deep though. They did not take one. They barely took a minute. I'll say barely. They barely took a minute off after Endgame. I thought we was gonna get a drought. If they would have droughted and then
we probably would have been fine.
They kind of chilled for a minute and then went right to the next.
Nah, they kind of did drought. That's a little bit. Endgame. All right, watch this. Endgame came out April of 2019, right?
Okay.
A few months later, Spider-Man Far From Home, the one Mysterio came out. That's July. That's 2019. Then COVID hit. We didn't get nothing until the top of 2021. They had a whole year to get their stuff together, bro.
That's not a drought.
You don't think that's a drought?
No, not a year. They could have.
No.
They should have.
That could have been more.
Okay, I think in Marvel's terms, I think that's a drought, because remember Marvel was dropping stuff. So I feel like from July 2019 to the whole year of 2020, then 2021. You don't think that's a drought?
No.
And apparently,
I mean, based on how you putting it, yes. But they should have. I mean, a real chill.
Yeah, like a real serious chill.
Like.
Apparently, John didn't want to be Reed Richards.
That whole we will return. It should have said we'll be back one day.
Yeah,
and leave it at
just let it go.
Take it off. Because without COVID, we probably would have got something on time.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
We would have, for sure.
This is why AK said this is why DC is better than Marvel right now. Yeah,
we working on it. DC working on it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That Superman trailer still. I still watch that Superman trailer. That thing still gets me going.
Josh, question: you ain't see Creature Commandos, right?
Of course you did.
No. I started watching Creature Commandos. And it's actually good.
Tomorrow.
I have not finished. But I'm on the part where where the bride is basically getting in with Dr. Frankenstein, not the Frankenstein monster. And then Frankenstein lost it because he came in and saw it. I was like, oh, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's hilarious, bro.
So the part I might last, Rick Flag got the gun to his head. He was like, I know your eye's not bulletproof. And he was like, you want some coffee? He was like, tea, please. I'm like, oh my God. But I do like Creature Commandos.
One quick thing. You know how my heart broke when he was telling the story about his son dying? Peacemaker. I ain't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Rick Flag was, yeah.
I'll never forgive Peacemaker. Never.
Wait. I need at least 3 movies straight up bangers from DC before I'm giving them. No, you're not going to get 3 bangers.
Why not?
I don't think.
Why not a banger and 2 great movies?
Well, okay, but what's a banger? Are you talking like a 10 out of 10?
Now, hold on.
Ask the person who's
Ming.
I was about to say.
Yeah, Ming. What is a banger? Are you talking like a 10 out of 10? Because Marvel didn't even give us 3 good movies that was a 10 out of 10 straight out the gate.
Winter Soldier, Guardians.
No, I don't count Winter Soldier.
You mean out the gate?
Out the gate, right? Okay. A 7 or 8.
Right.
Okay, a 7 or 8 is doable. I definitely think you'll get a 7 or 8. I think you're going to get a 7 or 8 out of anything James Gunn puts out, for sure. Because if you think about it, Jason, you don't even think a 7 or 8. No. I know that face. I know that face. But Marvel gave you the first phase. But Ming, to be completely honest, if you're including Hulk in that,
which Hulk?
The one. If you take Norton, because I don't think the first Hulk counts. I don't think.
No.
That Hulk didn't get good. Edward Norton's Hulk didn't get good to the end, damn near. Okay.
Now Nick Holte's jump was good.
Yeah, no, it was. It was way good. Better than the first. Way better.
Good first step.
Iron Man was a good out the door banger.
Classic.
Me personally, I did not like the first Captain America. I was like, nah, I'm not feeling this. Winter Soldier, banger, best movie in the MCU.
Thank you. I agree.
Best movie in the MCU.
Thank you. Jason, what's better than Winter Soldier?
No. When he was talking about Captain America, I can't really hate on Cap. It was the first
one. Well, you talking about the first one?
The first one.
That's right. You said,
I'm sensitive to origin stories.
Yeah, that's right. You did say that. Yeah, you did say that.
AK says the Penguin show is better than anything Marvel has put out in the last couple of years. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I would say out the door, maybe Iron Man. Well, I don't even. Is that really out the door though?
Mm-hmm. I would say it's a classic.
No.
It's still because Jason. It's still an origin story.
What came first, Iron Man or Hulk?
Hulk.
Iron Man. Hold up.
I thought it was Hulk.
Was an Easter. Iron Man was an Easter egg at the end of Hulk.
Right.
So did Robert Downey go first?
Yeah, he did because June was Hulk. May was Iron Man.
Iron Man was out the gate, bro. Iron Man.
Which Spider-Man was a banger. Everyone that had far from. Oh no, I lied. Are we talking about original Spider-Man 2? Dr. Octopus is the best one.
Ever? Out of any Spider-Man ever?
Out of any Spider-Man ever.
I'm with you.
Spider-Man 2 with Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Whoa, Guardians was good out the door. You're right. Guardians was good out the door. Okay.
Well, you was talking about the start of the MCU itself.
Yeah,
not necessarily
I was talking about the start. But you're right. Guardians was good, and that was directed by who? James Gunn.
Classic. Guardians is a classic.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, Dr. Octopus. Now, if you don't include none of those, wait, no, I lied. No, yeah. Spider-Man 2, but still, to this day, I stand on business. Andrew Garfield is the better Spider-Man than Tobey and Tom Holland. Jason sort of proving to put it.
I can kind of see that. Just when it comes to wit, I kind of feel
he got
that.
the whole Spider-Man
I kind
thing.
of feel him. He blends both of them perfect. I kind of feel that.
Tobey,
he's the most underrated.
Tobey was too much of a nerd.
I will agree with that.
And Holland is too dumb. Sometimes he does a lot of dumb shit. I'm like,
I hate his part.
Tom Holland.
I get it, but
they said he was like 35 in high school.
Man, I didn't like Tom Holland Spider-Man till the end of No Way Home. When he was by himself. I said finally. Like it took this long for him to get, grown up.
But I will say his Spider-Mans may be the best out of the entire thing.
You mean trilogy wise?
Like
Holland
like
Spider-Man. All of it together?
Like every Spider-Man movie ever made, I think his will probably rank higher than mine's for Dr. Octopus. And like I do think his movies are like very, very good.
Are you talking about cumulative or one movie specific?
No, like out of every Spider-Man movie that has come out.
Tom Holland has I agree with you. Tom Holland has a better set of Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, he has the better set of Spider-Mans. Yes.
I agree.
Agreed.
That's what I'm trying to say. I gotta agree with you.
Yeah.
Man, Garfield in the scene on Spider-Man 2 when he was helping Gwen and came off the elevator and he was drop something.
And then he's like, dude, even
that was Peterish.
That scene, even when he's trying to save her, he throws the web out and the web looks like hands trying to reach her.
Nah, that was tight.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, but Tom Holland probably is the worst Spider-Man. They say I hate Tom Holland. He stole my wife. Oh yeah, I did. I did hear that they got engaged. Yeah, Tom Holland and Zendaya got engaged. But I did not know until then that Tom Holland was an alcoholic. Like apparently he had some alcoholic. I did not know that. Yeah. I was like, Spider-Man drinking? What the hell? But
but his was well written. That's the difference.
That's the difference. Because I tell people, if you took Andrew Garfield and put him in the new Spider-Mans, excellent. Even his little role in there in Far From Home, he was the best one.
But you know what's crazy about that? Originally, before Civil War, he was supposed to be the Spider-Man for the MCU, bro. But Sony was tripping like how they usually do. So I don't know what happened with that. After Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's what
I mean, his movies had terrible. I mean, they weren't bad as Spider-Man 3, but his movies had some bad writing too. Andrews had some bad writing.
I did like the Electro
Yeah.
theme song in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when it was whispering in his ear.
Yeah.
That joint was dope too.
And
It's
I actually
okay
think that's the
moment.
best one out of his. I think the second one with Electro is probably the best one.
The first one was a lizard, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that one was like.
What's my man who played the Goblin? And I love
Oh,
in general, man.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good.
I forget.
What's that boy's
I forget
name?
his name, but yes, he was good.
He did what's the movie with Michael B that has Chronicle?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
AK
I thought
said
he
the
was on
villains
his
in
way.
Tom Holland Spider-Man kind of ass. And no, the Vulture was cool. The Vulture was cool.
Yes.
Michael Keaton.
Mysterio might have been the dopest one.
But I don't know. I think the Vulture was better.
fire.
No, I think Vulture was better than Mysterio.
Fire.
I think Vulture was better than
That's
Mysterio.
a tough one.
I think Vulture was better than
they-
Mysterio.
They kind of right
They
here.
right
y'all.
there, yeah. They
kinda
are neck and neck. They are
kinda
neck and
neck
neck.
and neck.
They actually like portrayed Mysterio's abilities on live
Yeah.
screen, and it was perfect,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
For
He
the
was
time we
getting
living in.
Yeah, it was perfect, bro. That's all.
Javon
And
said,
I get-
David who, Javon? You said David. Who's David?
I get Vulture though because it's more personal.
Yeah.
Green
Yeah.
Goblin, Dr. Ox.
But he was dope though, bro.
Way better. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Oh!
he was dope. I'm
Oh,
not
you
saying,
mean,
I'm not
the-
saying Vulture
no,
wasn't
no.
dope.
Yeah.
Defoe was good.
He's the best
He's the best villain, but
ever.
he was.
Ever.
I don't count that as the Spider-Man films as for Holland's because they had to pull him in. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get.
They had to
I
pull
agree.
him
Defoe
in.
is the best Spider-Man villain of all time.
Wait, who?
Of all
So-
the movies, Defoe. Period.
Oh yeah, easily. His Green Goblin. I remember being in the movie
Finish
theater
it.
when he's like, God, boom, finish it. He leaned down. He was like, finish it, bro.
He
But
knocked
no,
him out with the gas, had that conversation with him.
Even-
that man said, "You know they're gonna turn on you." right?
Dude, he said it.
You
He
only
said-
gonna live long enough for them to hate you.
he said everybody loves a hero, but the one thing they really love is to watch a hero fall, become the villain. Yo, oh my, William Dafoe murdered
It
it.
was fire, man.
William Dafoe, even that scene when he makes him decide between and he's holding, he's like, now choose, and he drops it, dude. And you can see, and I remember being in the movie theater going ape shit because you can see Mary Jane and the kids falling. He makes the choice, packs him up, and throws him into the thing and throws the bomb and it hits him. I'm like, oh my God, you don't like that.
Like that, bro.
We ain't seen that during that time. We ain't seen
That
nothing
man
like
heard the
that.
blood drop at the dinner table.
he was
on
like-
the car to talk about.
He's like, well, what's going on? Oh, but then once again, after 2, yeah, you can't top Defoe. Defoe is the man.
Oh,
He's the
that was
man.
fire.
You can't top that. That, my friends, is cinema. Now that's cinema.
and then that day, don't tell Harry. I was like, dick.
Man.
Don't tell Harry. I was like, dang.
And dude, even in this one,
Mm.
when he's welling on Tom at the end, I'm like, get him. I'm like, get him. I'm like, get him. I was really rooting for Green Goblin. Bruh. Because
And he
I feel
sold
like
it, bruh.
I feel
He
like
sold
all
it.
his
that man
villains,
was chilling.
he was the only
Yeah.
villain that didn't treat him like a kid. He treated that man like a
Yeah.
grown adult.
He was chilling.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna whoop
help
your
you.
ass.
I got your back. Yeah, I'm a different person. That like
Yeah.
he sold it.
He sold it. But and that's one thing I like about when they brought William Dafoe because he was like, no. You want to play it like a superhero? I'm gonna whoop your ass like a superhero. So he was like, no holds barred. And see, and like Tom Holland's Spider-Man is so kiddie to me. Like, okay,
That's why I hate
interrupting
it. I get
Strange.
it, though, but I hate it.
Like you're interrupting this man. He's trying, and then everything he did was his fault. Everything he did was his fault. Like
But let me ask you this.
the thing with the
No, go ahead.
glasses. I don't know what made you give this dude Mysterio. You don't even know this dude. You literally gave him the keys to Tony Stark's kingdom. No kid, not even kid in high school is gonna make that decision. Like everything you have done in your movies is your fault. It makes no sense. Oh,
Let me ask you this, Josh. Did dang, I was trying to thought. Keep going, bro.
You sure?
It was about Tom. Oh no, let me ask
Being
you
a
this.
kid?
Yeah. Was I feel like there was a difference between his Spider-Man from Civil War to Homecoming. Because when I saw Civil War and then I saw Homecoming, I was like, it was like two different people. Because he wasn't acting like that in Civil War. He was more mature in Civil War.
I do think his
fanboy a little bit too.
I do think his acting was a lot. I think it's how his character was written, because even then in the beginning he's really jokey, right? Okay, because like he's trying to lighten the mood. Okay, I get it. But like when he's about to die, he know he's about to be snapped. Mr. Stark, like that part was like kind of. I was like, oh shit, he's selling this joint, and like
Chris Hemsworth's Thor.
Yeah.
Any other movie.
Yeah.
He's written beautifully.
Yeah.
Until he gets his own. And it's trash.
His best version was Infinity War to me.
They said, when is the movie?
Best version of Thor.
AK said, when is the movie when Iron Man is the villain coming out? I don't know the date, but
that's 26, right? And that's
it got to be 26. There's no way they're doing that this year. There's no way they're doing that this year.
Shout out to B. Who are the Avengers? Who are?
Oh, I can tell you definitely who the Avengers are. You ready? Ironheart. Black Widow's sister.
Who checked
Captain America, aka Anthony Mackie, aka Anthony Mackie, the Winter Soldier. I'm pretty sure if it's not going to be Wanda, it's going to be one of her children.
This lineup is already wet.
It's already, but
this show, they getting whipped.
Like the Thunderbolts. Like the Thunderbolts is supposed to come out. Are you really interested in seeing the Thunderbolts?
I didn't forget about Brave New World, but I
do want to see. Now
I want to see Brave New World. I'm excited.
I do want to see Brave New World because I do feel
that don't
like
mean I think it's gonna be great,
but apparently they didn't shot like a lot of reshoots for it. Like they didn't already done like four sets of reshoots.
Reshoots, Batman.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Yep.
Speaking, Craven. I mean,
yo.
Oh, did y'all watch Craven yet?
Nope, because when you told me that
Craven, right?
Yeah.
When you told me he was Rhino Man, because I kept on saying, who the hell is Rhino Man? And I was like, when I asked you, like, when you was like, you mean Rhino? And they was like, no, it's Rhino Man. I said, no, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. I'll wait till it come on TV. I'm not watching this.
Ask me if I'm lying, Ryan.
Ryan, was it that bad?
He ain't lying, bro.
So was it worse than Morbius?
Yes.
Was it worse than any of the Venoms? It was worse than Venom?
Wait, hold on. I think it's on the same level of Venom 3.
Okay, that's fair.
So Venom 3 was that bad?
Yeah, Venom 1 was the best one. C+.
We know that, man.
Whoa. Javon, Garfield's villains were trash. Yes, you're right. They absolutely... They were.
He's right.
Except Electro.
He's right.
Except Electro.
He's right.
He is right.
They were trash. Yeah, he's right.
So you're saying that y'all saying that Craven was worse than Morbius and is on the same level as Venom. And just to let everybody know who's new here, Venom is on a very low scale. A very low scale. Whoa! Hold on, AK. AK is tripping. I don't know what he's talking about. First, I'm gonna get to Char. Excuse me. Char said the hotness of Ellen Taylor Johnson didn't get me to see that in the theaters. So she was like, even because he's hot, I didn't go see it. AK just said Venom is a good movie, bro.
What, the first one?
Mm-mm. No, neither one. No. I can't agree with that.
I'll give the first one a C+.
I agree with Ryan.
Garfield got done dirty with those garbage. They did. Garfield got done dirty with the Sony Jones. He did. So
you know what's crazy about Aaron Taylor Johnson? Shout out to Shaw for breaking him up. On Craven, I had just said I'm tired of him doing these C+ movies, and I want him to.
He's a great actor, bro. Like, that's
stick with Nosferatu's from here on out. No more Cravens.
But he was good at
MCU.
He was good at Bullet Train.
Yes.
But that's a B movie. That ain't a
Bullet Train. Yeah, Bullet Train is a good movie though.
That's a B movie. Stop doing Craven.
Okay. Jay just gave Venom a C+.
Mm-mm.
You're saying it's lower than that.
Wait, which one? The first one? I'm talking about I'm talking about the first one is a C plus.
Guys,
No, but Ryan,
no,
the
the
first
first
was
one is
Burn.
not even a Ryan. There's no
The first
way
one
you're
was
saying
okay.
you're saying the first one is, and I do get you. You're saying the Venom one is the best one out of them. But to me,
Yes.
Venom, all of them are unwatchable. It took me 5 days to watch each of them.
But what's the better one?
It took
Well,
me.
we watched the first one in the movie theater.
That shit was terrible. When he climbed
But
the
you didn't watch the second and the third one, so you don't know how not terrible the first one really is.
I saw Carnage.
That's true.
Carnage was cheeks.
Hey,
Carnage was cheeks. Like, oh my God. Carnage was cheeks. I'm like, oh my God.
Look, I love Andy Serkis. He don't need to direct no more movies. Just keep acting.
But here we go again.
I want him blackballed.
No, that's not his fault, guys. He didn't write the story. All he did was direct it.
Him and homeboy, I don't even want to say his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The guy who played Venom. They sat down and collaborated on this script together. It wasn't like he was like, "Hey man, when it's done, just hand me the work and I'll just act it out." No, they sat together. They all need to hold themselves accountable. I'm holding them all accountable.
Ming said, I was hyped for Craven. I thought Craven was going to be decent. Now, did I think it was going to be good? No. But I thought it would at least be a 6, maybe a 5 or 6 on average. I didn't think it was going to be excellent.
I thought it was going to be decent too.
I thought it would at least be watchable.
Yeah.
When they changed the trailer,
I was because the trailer seemed, because I remember saying, "Oh man, this thing gonna be rated R. This may actually be all right."
But you didn't see the first trailer.
No, the first trailer is the one that made me go like, "This is gonna be decent."
Original. Before the reshoot.
When it was more about the relationship with his father
right.
than anything else.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You saw that. Okay. When they changed it to this new trailer, when now he throats out, I was like, oh yeah, this is about to tank.
Okay.
Very, very bad.
Well, Ming said, what has Sony gave y'all for y'all to believe in Craven? Okay.
Spider-Man.
Right. I was just about to say
cartoon.
Right.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Like, it's not... I really thought Craven, and then Craven could be a lot grounded more than Morbius and Venom. Craven is really more grounded. So I thought this was at least going to be decent.
I'm with you.
Like, he's a hunter. Like,
not to show age, but when I was young thinking, all right, which villain or hero can translate to movie screens, not knowing we'll get the and all this, I was like,
Craven,
you can make Craven a Die Hard movie.
Exactly.
and it'll
exactly.
work. And it'll work.
Exactly. Craven is
they
kind
can't
of like,
even do that.
This is doable. This will be doable. Apparently we were wrong.
Yes.
Apparently we were wrong.
And I didn't expect them not to have Spider-Man in it. That's the last thing.
Yeah, for them not to have
no,
but they don't really need it.
Cuzzo said Spider-Man 80s cartoon had a better Craven than this.
That's a fact.
Damn.
The 90s had the G Craven. He was fire.
That Craven was fire.
He was fire. Yeah, he was fire.
That Craven was fire.
My little Calypso.
Calypso. Bro.
That was fire.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The future for Disney is not looking too bright. Wait, Ming just said we disappointed. For y'all to bash Venom and Morbius, y'all. But yes. Because now Morbius was actually kind of good in the beginning. When he actually got the powers, it got terrible. I was like, oh God, this is terrible after that. The story was at least making a little bit of sense.
No, it wasn't. I texted Ming. I texted Ming in the group chat. I said, y'all, I'm about to watch. This is my first time watching, but I said, you know what, I'm going to give Morbius a shot. I'm about to watch it. The first scene when the bats had swarmed around him, I turned it off. They said, did you finish it? I said, no, I ain't finished it yet.
But then they didn't even go into...
bats started surrounding him, and I'm just like, wait, no.
He's standing in the joke like Batman. Like, I thought that Morbius, at least sometimes the science pulls it together, and I thought the science was gonna pull
goodness.
it. When it started getting to him flying and all that, I'm like, oh, this is taking a terrible turn. Like,
Man,
and then how
it
he
was-
could. They almost tried to go that Daredevil route where he could see the airwaves, and so he just started floating in the airwaves. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
You know what might remind me of Morbius, and a lot of the Sony movies do this. In anime world, it's called filler. So it's like you start the episode with a bang, right? Episode 1 is a bang for a story, and then for the next hour and a half, it's a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Morbius.
Morbius started off like that. The science was like, oh, okay, I like the way this is going.
What did the rest?
Then
the
the
rest
rest
of the movie was just scenes
Yeah.
just to be shot. Craven was like that too. Man, Ryan, did you laugh at the scene when Rhino Man did that crazy little noise? Did you remember?
Bro, I was
But the
like,
fact that y'all keep calling him, the fact that y'all
Why?
keep calling him Rhino Man instead of just Rhino.
Yeah.
bro,
But why?
literally.
Like, money, film costs money.
Yeah.
Y'all got that much money
Yeah.
to shoot this
Bro.
many scenes?
No, forget
Make every
this many
scene
scenes,
counts.
this many movies, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they was in the room, wrote all this stuff out, and said, "Yeah, this will work." You
Yes.
sent Madam Web out to theaters, bro.
Oh,
like, come on.
I
bro.
wanted to tell y'all too, Madam
watch
Web. Oh
That-
my
watch
God. Oh my God. I don't even know how that made it out the room to go like this.
Hey,
This should be a
Josh.
movie. I don't even know how they made it out the room. I don't even
Hey,
know how it made it out the room.
Josh, when I
Oh.
saw the tribal people, I was done,
Yo,
bro.
but,
When I
but,
saw
but,
the tri- when I
but see,
saw
this
the
is the
tri-
thing though. Because Sony has so much money, they're okay. That's why they're never going to give Spider-Man to Marvel. That's why they're never going to do that. Because it
Correct
makes
me
too
if-
much money for them. It makes way too much
Correct.
money for them.
Correct me if I'm wrong on Madam Web. Didn't she drop the girls off like in the and went all the way across the country to the little amulet thing, like in
Bruh.
seconds?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Ashar, you can actually see Madam Web. I think it's still
Netflix.
Netflix.
yeah, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
And the
it is-
best scene of the movie was the last 10 seconds.
Literally.
When they all were in their costumes.
Literally.
It made sense.
Literally.
They all look
By
good
the
in
way,
the
which they
costumes.
showed in the commercial.
Literally. That was the only good scene in Madam Web. Like, I don't even know how that made it. Well, you know what? I say the same thing about the second Wonder Woman. I don't even know how that made it out the thing either.
Bro, that
Yeah.
jump was long.
second
and
one was
boring
terrible.
and a waste of time.
For the first
I
one
know
to be
that-
so good and for them to come out with that, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Not to be to pretend like I'm a filmmaker, but I understand in movies there's ebbs and flows. But like when like let's take Batman. My friend always complains that she's trying to get through the Batman. Matt Reeves is 3 hours long. The thing is, even though Batman, of course, everybody want to see him in a suit. They want to see him use the utility belt. They want to see him in the Batmobile. They want to see him kick butt. That's great. But what makes this one great is when it's time to calm down.
It calms
they
down
still
well.
make.
Yeah.
But they make it good. He's
Yeah.
a detective.
Right. And that's
He's
his
going.
job.
He
Right.
he has a mental issue
But-
because of his parents. We seeing what the Penguin's doing. We seeing what
That,
Arquette's
so
doing.
you
Like,
literally
it's all
just
of that.
said, what I was going to say. I could take the Penguin as the perfect example.
Yes.
Yes, the good thing about why the Penguin did so good too, because only real live comic book fans know that the Penguin is that gangster like in the show. But for most people, their image of the Penguin is a long nosed, goofy, who nobody respects. But this one, no, you're gonna put some respect on Oswald Cobblepot's name. And that's what I like about it, because there wasn't action 24/7 in that show.
Right.
It was
more
a
dialogue.
story. It was a story. And most
It
of
was like 9%
everything we
dialogue.
said is take Dune 2. Dune 2 doesn't have
Oh,
action
yeah.
in it every
Yeah.
damn 10 minutes.
But
The
It
story.
was funny.
No.
Yeah, it was funny. The story was still moving, even though nobody's getting shot. The story.
The
still
story
moving.
still moves.
Even Die Hard with Bruce Willis, he fight 13 people, and when he's chilling, he's pulling glass out of his feet.
Exactly.
He's talking to
Exactly.
Carl Winslow. It's still moving, but it's not boring. It's like, all right,
Right.
all right, it makes our heart rate jumps. Okay, they
Yep.
want it's like a roller coaster.
Yep.
Our heart rate jumps. All right,
It
let's
goes
chill
there.
you out.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah.
bring it up again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's as long as make it feel like people cannot leave their seat. When we
Absolutely.
was watching Nosferatu, I was pissed off at these bathrooms.
Yeah.
That's why I came back and said, what did I miss? Did I miss something? I was pissed off I had to use the bathroom. That's
true,
how
though.
good it was. So
That's how
if,
good it was.
like, Madam
And
Web.
the girl tripping helped too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because he was he said he wanted her as the protagonist.
Yes.
I was like,
If I saw Madam Web in the movie theater, I would have left out the theater, went to the concession stand, stood in a long line, and waited patiently in the long line till I got my nachos and my icy, and went right back up and say, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a long day.
Because I'm sitting in my home watching Madam Web. I'm like, Jesus, it's not over yet. What's going on?
I was like, and then I feel bad for homegirl because did you hear she thought it was going to be a part of the MCU?
Yo, they killed the movie.
Agent.
But you know what?
They killed the movie the day after it came out.
Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why so many people take the Marvel stuff because they think it's going to be part of something bigger and that they're going to get a payday out of it. But then when you realize, like, nah, sweetie. But this is why you don't see. She didn't do her homework too. I feel like the longer you're in the industry, you do your homework on stuff like that. And if she had did her homework, she would have known. This ain't really gonna go nowhere with this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised she wasn't hip though.
Oh well, I do feel like some people who take these roles not in the comic books and stuff like that, so they really don't know.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Jason?
If I was an actor, and it's of course easy for me to say sitting in the home on my couch, I wouldn't take an MCU movie unless I'm already an established actor. Yeah. I wouldn't take it as an up and comer because I feel like I'll get typecasted, and then I will feel
Harrison Ford.
So I'll get locked in the MCU box forever.
Did you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. It's been years. I feel like an actor should know. Mm-hmm. Right, Shar. So did y'all see?
I'll do other movies.
The girl who did The Matrix.
Right.
You know, she was supposed to be in a Marvel movie. I think she was supposed to be in Shang-Chi. The girl from the newer Matrix.
I have no idea who you talking about.
The one who was
trash.
Even though that one was trash.
That Joe was super trash.
She was supposed to be
except for my man who was Candyman.
The dude who was Morpheus. Yeah. So even though that one was trash, she took the Matrix movie. Now I do feel like that move was not too smart on her end because I was like, no, I would have definitely taken Shang-Chi over the Matrix. I was like, I don't know what she was thinking. Like, because she said it in an interview. She was like, yeah, I was actually supposed to be in Shang-Chi, but I took this because I just respected the role so much. I was like, nah, baby, you should have let this one go and just went to Shang-Chi. Like,
but it happens. But remember, two of our GOATs did the same thing to the original Matrix.
But you know what?
Sean Connery.
I will say this. I cannot see Neo. I cannot see, even when you sent that thing in the group chat with Will Smith trying to decrypt something into Neo.
Get ready.
Will Smith being in the Matrix would have been absolute garbage, and I stand on that. I don't
How
think.
You know?
No, I know. Because he would have been Will Smith. He would have been, no. Will
Smith ain't a great actor?
No, he is a great actor, but not for the Matrix.
Neo?
Not for the Matrix.
Well, now hold on. Now I see where Jason come from because at the time, Josh, he was hot. Now you gotta think during that time he was hot.
No,
you gotta remember the dedication that Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. Remember they was working on it. They were training for 5 before the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
You put Will Smith in that same situation. You think he can't pop that off?
No, wow. I don't think Will
Smith was martial arts.
Cuzzo,
he did more than
Will Smith was going. Shar didn't know that. Yes, so Shar in the beginning when the Wachowski brothers, well, they're not. They're going through it
anyway.
Right?
The
okay.
Brothers at the time. The Wachowski.
Right. When Will Smith. They actually gave Will Smith the script for The Matrix. Will Smith looked at it and was like, nah, I'm not going to do this. He actually says there's 2 dumb things he's done in his career. Did the Wild Wild West and turned down The Matrix.
He turned down The Matrix for the Wild Wild West.
Yes.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. And he was cast to be Neo. He was supposed to be
Correct.
Neo.
He's supposed to be Neo.
And I'm telling you, that would have never worked. That would have never worked. I'm sorry.
Sean Connery got the script and said he was confused. So he turned it down.
Yep.
But he went to go do League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that.
Yeah, because League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was good.
Yeah,
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I have no problem with that.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was like that.
No, you good.
Love
No,
that
I
movie.
agree. I was just gonna say Will only did Wild Wild West because he said his friend produced Wild Wild West, so he was just kind of looking out for his friend. That's the only reason.
Man, so John and
Guilty pleasure movie, by the way. Guilty pleasure. It sucks, but I'll watch it.
What?
As long as I got
Wild
some food.
West.
Yes, what?
As long as I got some food in front of me,
It's a guilty
I'll watch
pleasure.
it.
It's a
Y'all
guilty
know
pleasure. It's
there's
not
a
good
funny
movie, but I
story
still
about the
like
Wild
it.
Wild West too. So you know the producer of the Wild Wild West.
Oh, I know what you're about to
Superman.
say.
He was supposed to produce
Spider-Man.
Superman. He was supposed to produce the Superman with Nicolas Cage, and
Where's
he
the
told,
Spider?
yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Superman at one point. Well, the producer who produced the
that's
Wild Wild West was like, "Look, I don't care. I want Superman to fight a big ass spider." Everybody was like, "But he doesn't fight a big ass spider." He was like, "All right, fine, we're done." So they stopped production on the on Superman. Then the dude produced Wild Wild West, and what happened at the end of Wild Wild West? It's a big ass spider.
Lovely.
Oh, I don't think I said that
right,
before.
Javon. That's why the Flash when they
Right.
switched to Nicolas Cage part, he fighting the big ass spider. Yes. Now, After Earth was bad, but I don't
Oh,
blame
Lord.
that
Oh.
on Will or Jaden.
Hold on. I'll take that over Madam Web though.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. After Earth was not.
I'll watch that
bad.
now.
You can at least watch After Earth.
I'll watch
Yeah.
that before any of the recent Sony movies.
Yeah, absolutely. After Earth, you can at least watch. I agree with that. But so Jason sent me something earlier, and Jason, I'll let you talk on that because apparently Will Smith posted something,
Oh Lord.
and it was supposed to be like a dip. It was supposed to
Maybe
like a Matrix
boot or remake. Of the
yeah,
Matrix.
like a boot or remake for the Matrix.
He
And
bet
once
not.
again, I'm not feeling that. I don't know why. I don't know why they're even doing that because once the Matrix
if
and
it's
the
a
Animatrix
totally
happen,
different-
let it go. Let it
What
go.
what if it's a totally different? Like it's just not nothing.
You're saying like what it's a whole new like
Yeah. What if it's not even based off like Neo? What if the culture of man versus robot is still there, but it's not about the and it's not none of that? What if his story is him strictly being a regular dude on the ship fighting for what's the place? where he was
Zion.
at?
Fine for Zion.
Zion. What if it's he's a regular dude? He ain't even a what? And it has nothing to do. It's just a different thing. Like for example, Halo. There's Halo where you're the Master Chief, and then there's ODST where you're the human
Right.
in the story now.
Okay, no, I'm still gonna go with no. I don't think the only way
I'll
I
try
can
it.
see the only
I'll
way I can
try.
see a Matrix movie happening is like there's no Matrix. They have to strictly be in Zion and fighting machines.
So,
But ain't that kind of what he's saying?
No, but I think what Jason's saying is like, don't get me wrong, he's still fighting, but he's also still jacked into the Matrix, right? Like he's
no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he's not going.
You said what I just said.
He's not
you
gonna
said
go
I
in.
said, what if he's a regular dude?
So you're saying that he's
Fighting-
not going to be in the Matrix at all? This is strictly just Zion
Of course
and fight.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, of
well
course
then
not.
I'll
even,
take it.
even if he is jacked in, what if he's not? Name one of the other human characters.
I know,
on
like
the
Tank.
Matrix.
He's like
Yeah.
unplugged.
What if he's like Tank?
Yeah, he's
he's not
unplugged
the
and-
one, but then
okay.
he's. What if in his situation he's never going to be good enough to kill an agent? But there's a scene
Man.
where he has to escape from an agent. You won't find that entertaining?
Okay, but
I got
I don't.
to see
you
the
saw-
first trailer.
But I don't. But
You saw how menacing. You saw how menacing it was when Neo wasn't the one, and Morpheus told him, "Hey, bro, when you run into an agent, run." And then they showed you why, right?
Right. But see, with
Yeah,
this
it
was
one,
crazy.
with this
Call
one,
Morpheus
I
in the
don't want
toilet.
him. I want him to. If that's the case, I want him to be completely. Because remember, the Matrix is supposed to be like the world we're in.
Yes,
So I
no
want him to be
one,
completely
no magical
unplugged.
powers. You
Right.
want him to be completely
I
unplugged.
want him to be completely
I'll-
unblind. The story doesn't take place in the Matrix. It takes place in Zion and the machines, and they're fighting the war against the machines. That's
I'm
what I
not
want.
opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that. I would like to see him in the Matrix too, but just no superpowers, no Jesus Christ, no Neo, no one. Just I'm a regular dude, and we got this mission because if we don't do this, this is gonna happen.
It's rumored Will Smith survived in I Am Legend. They're gonna make an I Am Legend 2. Absolutely not.
That's true. That's confirmed. That's confirmed.
Absolutely
right.
not.
No, that is confirmed. That's not a rumor. That's not a rumor.
You can watch that. I will watch that.
No. Why?
Will Smith already said. Will Smith already said the ending is now, so he's still alive, and Michael B's in it. That's confirmed. It's happening.
Why?
I will watch that.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Why not?
Why?
I mean,
the dog died. We gotta have.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That was but no. No.
When he was in that joint with the light and he put his hand on, he was like,
when he was like, he's like. Oh my, yeah, that part was intense. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got goosebumps at that scene. But that's what I'm saying.
Why you go in here?
He was like, and then he wanted to leave him, but he really couldn't. He was like, shit. And then
you just talking to your brother.
Yo, that scene was hard. But that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna relive that moment anymore. It's already happened. So why? What? There's no point of an I Am Legend 2.
So. Let me ask you this: if you feel there's no point for I Am Legend 2, are you okay with 28 years later?
I was just about to say that.
You my
took
boy,
that
Brian.
right. You my boy. You took that right out of my brain. I was just about to ask that.
Respectfully, no, because I'm sick of zombie movies at this point. Respectfully, I'm sick of zombie movies.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm like,
and
you know what? I haven't even seen 28. The second one. I only seen the first one.
I ain't gonna lie, me neither.
I never seen the second one. What's the second one? Like 28 weeks later. Yeah.
What's your man from that show where the human beings are aliens?
I know who you're talking about, but I forget his name.
He's in The Best Man. He's in The Best Man.
Yeah.
He was in 28 weeks
later.
Right.
He was in weeks later. I haven't even seen that one.
The one who was dating Taraji P, right? He was the dude that was the dude on Best Man. He's like at one point he was the weakest dude. If y'all haven't watched the Best Man show lately, that has changed. But I'm looking up his name.
So it says I may be interested.
From
he made
it
from? In
the from that dude.
I know
he's in there.
He was in 28 weeks later.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, Shaw said Josh might be like me. See, me and Sean, Josh might be like me in losing faith in any sequel being made. I'm against it as well. They won't make a good movie today. I agree.
Sequel to I Am Legend.
Yeah. What sequel? Okay, let's just be real here. Besides Spider-Man 2, Terminator 2 Judgment Day,
Alien 2,
Doom
Aliens,
2,
Aliens.
Okay, there's a good number. But it still doesn't
Winter
rank.
Soldier.
The Winter Soldier I don't count because I don't count.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. Okay, you're right. You're right. I just don't have faith in that because we're not going to have that same feeling.
Excuse me.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with sequels. I'm getting sick of sequels, man.
Standpoint, I'm with you. From a recency bias, I get you.
Yeah, like
what's the last great sequel again?
The last great sequel I've seen.
Doom Part 2.
Doom 2.
Part 2.
Yeah, Doom 2 would probably be,
What's before Doom 2? That's it, right?
That's the best sequel.
Something we can't think of. It's something.
Not sequel-wise. Oh, well, Sonic 2. Sonic 2 was good.
Sonic 2. Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was better than the first one. Okay, there are a number. Okay, there are a few numbers. Okay.
It's sporadic.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go. It's sporadic.
Oh,
I'll wait to see
Blade 2, you're right, because Blade 2 was the best. That Blade 2 was like that. Blade 2 was like that.
My man said, man, look right there. That looks laser. I had to.
No. The scene that gets me in Blade 2 all the time, he was like, all right, Blade, what did you think? This is great. We're going to get inside. We're going to learn about them, learn how they hunt. This is great. Then he says, okay, what do you really think? Oh, they're going to fuck us the first chance they get. He's like, oh yeah, that's the first chance they get. Any other questions, fellas, before we log off for tonight?
No, not a question, but Reacher season 3 coming out in February.
I gotta watch the rest of the Reachers, but yes.
Oh, this man right.
But hold on, I have started watching Reacher. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Wait, season 2, right?
No, 1. No, 1. I'm pretty impressed with it though, Ryan. It's actually quite good. I'm actually enjoying it. Ming wanted to know, are you a gamer?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, when I can. God of War, Ragnarok, I've been playing lately. Warzone. Yeah.
I didn't finish Ragnarok. I finished the first God of War. I didn't finish Ragnarok.
Yeah, I did. I'm on New Game Plus on Ragnarok right now.
My cousin said he can't wait for Reacher season 3 too. Yeah. He basically want to know if you want to dabble in Marvel Rivals. It's a free game. It's actually pretty fun.
Where is it? I can get it. It's on Xbox.
Yep, it's on Xbox. It's on PS, which is funny. It's not on PS4, but it's on PS5, and it's on PC.
Okay, so how's it set up?
You ever play Overwatch?
I heard of it. Never.
It's literally just like Overwatch with Marvel characters. That's literally all, without road queue and all that. But it's actually fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. It came out to 6. I have not stopped playing it.
Oh, okay.
It has been out since the 6th of December, and I have not stopped playing it. It is fun.
Okay.
Cuzzo, you started playing Diablo? Oh, okay. Playing that Diablo 4? He started playing Diablo 4? Wait a minute.
I'm not playing Diablo, but I love it.
Yeah, Diablo is like that. And Space Marines too. Look at this fool. He gaming.
My brother got that for Christmas. The Warhammer jump.
Yeah, that Warhammer.
Yeah.
That Warhammer jump
I ain't
like
played,
that.
but it look crazy. Yeah,
that don't like that.
Yeah.
Jason, you got anything, homie?
Yeah. I want to apologize and also give a shout out because I don't think I mentioned this movie all of 2024. Not to say it's a top 5er, but I wanted to give it some love. A Quiet Place Day One. Shout out to y'all, man. That was a great film. I don't think we talked about it or reviewed it. That was good. I'm rocking with that. And this was sort of a late bloomer. And Ryan, you know. Shout out to Demi Moore in The Substance, man.
Yeah.
Great movie, man.
Okay.
Great movie, man.
I have heard that movie.
I might creep. Actually, I should creep that over Deadpool and Wolverine.
I have heard.
I'm putting it on there.
I have heard The Substance is probably the best movie. I have not seen it. So
she might win an Oscar, bro.
Yeah,
she might win an Oscar.
I think she want to go to
She want to go to Globe.
She want to go to Globe.
Her first one.
Yes, her first one.
That's crazy.
She did Ghost.
Crazy.
She did Ghost.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, bro.
But
She was
hey,
fine, boy.
but this
She was
what
fine,
I say.
boy.
I say it all the time. The Golden Globes. I hate to say it, but if you're not a white man, you're probably not going to get one. And if you are a black person, you got to be a bad or come from the hood, like Denzel did for Training Day. Like
Zoe won for some music.
Zoe won. My man from Shogun won.
Yeah,
and I feel like he's been in a ton of movies. He was in The Last Samurai. He was in John Wick. He was in
Dune 2. The score for Dune 2 was not up for.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy because in my playlist right now, I have a TV and movie soundtrack, and that song from Dune 2, you know which one I'm talking about, is in there, bruh.
Man, and definitely last one, Doom Prophecy, great show.
I have not started Doom
Prophecy. I appreciate you watching it for us,
but I definitely wanted to tell you, you are absolutely. I need to watch The Substance, but you said what was the one you said before the
Quiet Place Day.
A Quiet Place was a fire. It really was. A Quiet Place was fire.
I wish I could have gave it kudos when I watched it because I watched it soon after it came
that
out,
one was good. I'm not gonna lie to you. That dude, I mean, LaPinta is always she's always been a great actress. But man, that dude from Stranger Things,
that's my boy.
He is on his way. He is on his way, bro. Like I went back and watched Stranger Things, and I'm like, yo, he was the best thing about this season.
When he rocked out in the other one,
he was the best thing about this. That man.
He died too early for me.
He should have made it through.
Yeah, he should have made it.
I wanted one of the main. I didn't feel no impact on season 4 because I feel like one of the main characters should have died. He should have lived to the 5th jump.
I thought they was gonna take Homegirl when they had to put the headphones on her. I thought they was about to take her. Now,
Javon, I do agree with Jason though. Terminator was better than X-Men 97. It was. I agree with that.
I agree. Yeah.
Terminator Zero was actually kind of. It was better than X-Men '97.
Ryan,
It was like it was just a nudge for me to go that because we talked about it when Terminator Zero came out. Terminator Zero was just a little bit.
Man, don't get me started again. Oh my God, look. Ryan, you're gonna get your wish this season. I got three main bodies. They ain't gonna make it. And the last body, I have an idea who the last body is gonna be between the relation. Stranger Things. Yeah, it's got. I got 3. I'm going with. No, let me dial it back. I'm gonna say. No, I wish there was a FanDuel about this. I'm gonna go 2 bodies. The one body gonna come at the end. And it's gonna come between the best friends. So it's gonna come between the best friends.
If it's who you think about,
I'm gonna go 2 bodies.
Yep, I got 2 bodies too for the new Stranger Things. I got 2 bodies too. I got 2 bodies too. I got 2 people who gonna die. Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
Bodies.
I got 2 people who
die.
They gotta do it.
They got you.
Listen, I just hope it's an impact. That's all I.
It's gonna be an impact. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It has to.
It's gonna be as bad as when Glenn died in The Walking Dead.
I agree. It better be.
It's gonna be bad like that.
And if it's the old heads, I'm gonna be pissed. It better not be the old heads. It's gotta be the kids.
Like season 4,
it gotta be the kids. It gotta be the kids.
It
can't be. Yeah, I agree. It can't be. But I got 2 bodies too, and one of them is gonna hit like Glenn. That one is gonna hit like Glenn.
The girl with the headphones, she is safe.
Yep, she's safe. Yep.
That episode, the music, everything, where they really like sold it, like it's her time.
Yeah,
we good. She can make it to the end.
I did not start watching Squid Games. I did not start watching Squid Games yet. I don't know what's stalling, but I have not watched Squid Games. I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
I didn't like Squid Games to be season 2.
And there you go. And we could touch on that next season because I know the chat about to go wild. So
man, I ain't like it.
Next week we will see y'all. Same bat time, same bat channel. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Y'all stay frosty. Oh, Jason. We gotta answer this real quick. Look, Shaw gonna say Glenn and got the crying emoji.
I started watching Walking Dead after Glenn
because it basically after that it just got who we're gonna kill next. That's all it became. Javon says how's season 2 so far? Squid Games. Jason, he does not like it. Ryan, how do you feel?
They should never made season 2.
Damn.
I was fine with one season, bro.
Damn.
I was fine with one season.
Or bring a whole new thing going.
Damn.
Like, I told you.
God.
Changing his haircut doesn't change nothing. I know that's you.
Damn.
It's hard to make a sequel of a show like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But we're going to talk about that next week. We're going to hold that until next week. Man. We'll see y'all next week.
Finish Creature Commandos, man.
I am going to finish that. I'm going to finish Creature Commandos. Because we're done, right?
Last episode tomorrow. Last episode come out tomorrow.
Good. So I'll be done by next week.
And it's #1 show of 2025 so far. They ain't missed yet. Not one episode. Not one episode. Not a minute.
All right, y'all.